everyone, this is Slatter with GTA Sports, and welcome to another edition of GTA's ISO Mode. If you haven't already, follow GTA Sports Network and GTA Heat Check on all social media platforms. Like, comment, and subscribe to GTA Sports on YouTube, and don't forget GTAsports.com for all things in the world of sports. I hate to say I told you so, right? But I told y'all preseason, not even preseason, the offseason, when the Charlotte Hornets didn't get Kenny Atkinson out of Golden State as their new head coach, and they got Steve Clifford, I told y'all it was going to be a long season for the Charlotte Hornets. The last video I made a month ago, the Charlotte Hornets were 13th in the East. Ladies and gentlemen, the Charlotte Hornets are 14th in the East right now. And this is All-Star break. We're approaching the All-Star break. It is literally right around the corner. The Charlotte Hornets are 14-36. So I hate to say I told you so. Steve Clifford is not the guy. Now, I've had people in the comment section tell me, oh, don't be so hard on Steve Clifford. Melo's been hurt. He's been in and out the lineup, blah, blah, blah. The Miles Bridges situation happened during the offseason. We haven't forgot about that. And, of course, he's going to probably more likely re-sign with Charlotte, but he has to do his, more likely he'll have a suspension handed down by the league due to the domestic situation he had this past offseason. I don't like making excuses. I'm not here for that. I understand Melo's been in and out the lineup with injuries. But even with that, this team is not good. Kelly Oubre's been in and out with injuries. I understand that. This team is not that good. It's very simple. You have a very underdeveloped team. The Hornets are known for not developing players very well, so the new players are not getting the development they need. And you have a head coach that doesn't know how to win. He didn't win in Orlando as Orlando's coach. He wasn't a winning coach when they had him with Kemba Walker the first time in Charlotte. Out of the 5 years that he was the head coach of the Charlotte Hornets with Kemba Walker, they only made it to the playoffs twice, and they were bounced out in the first round, both times. So his record speaks for itself, okay? I keep trying to tell y'all, these coaches get passed around like Philly blunts, man. And it's because they're not that good. They're not the cream of the crop. They're the sticky stuff at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to overall ability. They've tuned him out. They don't listen to him in the locker room. He does not have their attention. He does not have the respect of the team. If he did, they'd have a better record because their team is talented. Don't sleep on the Charlotte Hornets talent-wise. He doesn't know how to galvanize and put it together. Steve Clifford is not Rick Carlisle. Steve Clifford is not Coach Pop. Steve Clifford is not Doc Rivers. I mean, these are coaches I'm naming, coaches that know how to get the job done and develop young players as well as work with veteran players as well. I look at his coaching record here. Overall, he's a 500 coach. He's under 500 as a career. He's won 306 games. He's lost 381 games. In the playoffs, he's won 5 and lost 16 out of 21 games total. So his playoff record is atrocious. So, in conclusion, Borrego was a better coach than Steve Clifford. And it hurts me to say that because I didn't want Borrego to stay. Borrego couldn't get him out of the play-in tournament. He went to the play-in tournament 2 years in a row and got bounced out in the play-in. But he was able to galvanize the team in the regular season. So I guess I can't take away his development ability, but Kenny Atkinson, who was an assistant head coach at Golden State, of course, Mike D'Antoni, Terry Stotts. There are coaches out there, Quinn Snyder. There are coaches out there that can do the job better than Steve Clifford. So I need Michael Jordan and his team in the front office of the Charlotte Hornets to reconsider the Steve Clifford deal. And I don't know if it's just because you had a good working relationship with him in the past. It's not going to work. You're going to lose LaMelo Ball and a lot of these other young talents when it's time for them to re-up. We all know how this works. The rookies that sign their max extensions, they get their max extensions and they demand a trade once they realize the team that they've been drafted to is not about winning. The Charlotte Hornets are not about winning. They never have been. They've been a middle-of-the-road, flash in the pan expansion team since they joined the league at the end of the 1980s going into the 90s. The Charlotte Hornets have never been about winning championships. And it's not going to start with Steve Clifford at the helm. It hurts me to say that, but they have had multiple talented players come and go. Franchise level leading players like Kemba Walker and LaMelo Ball do not belong in Charlotte with the Charlotte Hornets. Kemba wasted his prime years. Now look at him. He's out the league. LaMelo Ball, having the team he has around him, is smart enough to know he deserves better than this. He deserves to be better than a team that is 14-36 at the time of this recording, and is sitting at 14th in the Eastern Conference, which is easier to win in than the Western Conference. If they were in the Western Conference, they'd be at the very bottom of the league right now. LaMelo deserves better. And this has been an official ISO mode for the Charlotte Hornets. You can follow me at Ty Slatter on social media platforms. Don't forget to follow GTA Sports Network, GTA Heat Check. Like, comment, and subscribe to GTA Sports on YouTube. And don't forget GTAsports.com for all things in the world of sports. This is Ty Slatter, and until next time, take care.